Damn it, where's my IFB? Reporting live at APD headquarters, I'm George Franco, Fox 5 News.
Jacketless affair?
You know.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you. I was too busy running to the front to get them.
It's for the millennials. The millennials don't wear jackets.
Well, they do, they just don't wear ties.
You know.
You're supposed to have like a... Mic check, David.
Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Minute away. Okay.
Fox 5 News at 10 starts right now.
They had a man with gunshot wounds in their car, and they pulled over on the downtown connector to flag down an ambulance just as the Friday rush hour was getting underway. Good evening, I'm Tom Haynes with a Fox 5 News update. With the latest on this bizarre story, Fox 5's George Franco joins us now live from Atlanta Police Headquarters. George, what exactly happened here this afternoon?
At first, Atlanta police homicide investigators believed that a man who had been shot had been dumped on the side of the connector in the downtown area. But upon further investigation, they realized it was something different. Atlanta homicide investigators descended on Sylvan Road Southwest near Hart Drive after they say an argument among two groups of men broke out, which erupted into gunfire.
The gunshots kind of drove me to the floor.
How many?
I didn't count. A good many.
5, 10?
5, 7, somewhere in there.
Police say one of those shots hit a man in a black car believed to be a Chevy Malibu. We're told he staggered out of the car, then was placed back in it by men at the scene. Investigators say they drove off apparently on their way to Grady Hospital, but for an unknown reason pulled over about 4 miles down the road on the northbound side of the 75-85 connector near I-20, where they flagged down an ambulance.
I don't know if they were caught in traffic and didn't feel that they could make it, or what the situation was, but they actually flagged down this ambulance. The subjects in the black vehicle took off. They did not follow along along to the hospital.
Major Adam Lee III says the victim, a man in his 20s, died at Grady Hospital. Investigators say the ambulance crew, which was from Clayton County, has provided some details to help them track down the man in the black car who left a dying man in their care.
And they did attempt to get him some medical aid.
But then they left anyway.
Right, they left. So that is indicative of them being complicit in some way.
Police are also searching for the other car, described only as a red car, the shooter and others left in. Unclear what the argument that led to the fatal shooting was all about, but now loved ones will get some bad news.
Heart goes out to them, you know. Nobody wants news like that.
As far as charges are concerned, Atlanta homicide investigators say the man in the red car where the shots were fired from, especially the man who fired the shots, definitely will face some very serious charges. As far as the men in that black Chevy Malibu, they say they're not ready to commit to any charges against those individuals because they say they want to get a full picture of exactly what happened. Anyone with any information on this case is asked to contact the Atlanta Police Department. At APD headquarters tonight, I'm George Franco, Fox 5 News.
George, thank you. The GBI, meantime, releasing the name of the Henry County police officer who shot and killed the 63-year-old man. Investigators tell us that Sergeant Patrick Snook pulled the trigger, killing William Powell when he and two other officers responded to a 911 call of shots fired in Stockbridge on Wednesday, but showed up at the wrong location. Family members tell Fox 5 Powell heard noises outside the home. He grabbed his gun before going to investigate. GBI officials are now investigating what took place moments before that shooting. There are new details tonight about the murder of a young woman whose nude body was found in Atlanta's Oakland City Park last month. And as Fox 5's Marissa Mitchell explains now, Atlanta police have been able to recreate some of the events that happened right before Bridget Shield was killed.
This gas station in DeKalb County is where police say a witness last spotted 19-year-old Bridget Shield. A woman told police Shield was in the passenger seat of her own car and two men were with her. Police say the car was parked at the corner of Rockbridge Road and Memorial Drive around 11:30 at night. Less than 2 hours before someone shot Shield multiple times at Oakland City Park.
3 people sitting in a vehicle. We're wondering, is this some kind of rendezvous point? We don't know what it is.
We don't know at that point if she is truly was kidnapped or there willingly and then something happened later. We don't know.
The witness told officers she recognized Shield from news reports.
While she may have been acquainted with the people in the car, she didn't look comfortable. And that's what sparked her attention.
After finding the teenager's body, officers found Shield's car parked behind a business on Reed Ann Road. They tell Fox 5 that's roughly 3 miles from this gas station. APD wants more witnesses to come forward. There's a $2,000 reward for any information that leads to an arrest.
Regardless of what Ms. Shield was involved in, she was a young lady, she was young, she's 19. It's like, a person who has so much potential in front of her.
In Atlanta, Marissa Mitchell, Fox 5 News.
A man wanted for shooting at a Brookhaven police officer has turned himself into police. Police confirm Brandon Berardino is in custody tonight. According to Brookhaven police, Berardino shot at officers responding to a report of an armed robbery. He shattered the window of a police cruiser and missed an officer's head by only inches. Forest Park police are searching for a man wanted in the murder of a father of 3. Detectives tell Fox 5 that Victor Manuel Villalobos has been charged with the murder of 25-year-old Fernando Worthy. Worthy was shot and killed in a nightclub parking lot last month.
Fox 5 Storm Team Chief Meteorologist David Chandler here, looking at a really warm night across North Georgia. I mean, look at this. We're still 84 degrees here in Atlanta after a high of 93, one of our hottest days so far this season. It has cooled to 70 in Blairsville, 73 in Carrollton, 76 in Griffin. So no doubt about it, the urban heat island in full effect as the concrete, the roads, the buildings of the metropolitan area holding on to the heat. You get outside that heat island, temperatures drop off. Nothing on Fox 5 Live Viper till we get down here in northern Florida. That associated with a boundary, and that will be decaying as we lose the heating of the day. So as we go on through tonight, check this out. will be in the 70s or so early tomorrow morning, mid to upper 60s in parts of the northern suburbs. And then tomorrow, a lot of sunshine heating things up near 90 degrees or so as we make our way on into lunchtime. And then later in the afternoon, here we go, the low to mid 90s across North Georgia. And that's setting the tone really for the rest of the weekend and the upcoming week. So here's what we're calling for. Weather focus. No more refreshing nights. They're gone. The warm muggies are back. Highs are going to be topping 90 degrees the next 5 days. And it looks like thunderstorms will return by midweek. Here's your Fox 5 Storm Team AccuWeather forecast. We're going to be sunny and hot on Saturday, partly cloudy, humid on Sunday with a slight risk of a thundershower. We'll call them isolated thundershowers on Monday. And then as we get into Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, how about this? 40% risk. In other words, a little more numerous. Keep the high temperature near 90, overnight lows in the lower 70s. We'll take a look at the forecast hour by hour for you coming up tonight at 11.
All right, David, thanks. We'll see you then. And that is the latest tonight from Fox 5. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Tom Haines. Join us tonight for Fox 5 News Edge at 11, right after the game. We'll see you then.